Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
All right.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
Let's keep asking him questions.
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
Huh. It's really that old.
Come on, let's leave the stories of the dead alone. They've nothing to do with your case anyhow. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
He's clearly not doing any gardening.
You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I think...
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you.
After I ask him
if
all that
only
stuff.
to reassure Silas.
Let's refuse
You
it.
stay here and keep an eye on things.
Okay. But don't get the impression that I'll leave you alone.
Jeepers. Poe's prophetic raven. Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined, but the architecture seems too recent.
And you see the graves right over here.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached to her.
Doesn't look too good here, though.
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this? Poor kid.
Lantern. And the door's right there. But we can actually just go right past that if we're just trying to get through this.
This entrance is still in use. Whoa! Whoa!
You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on dark water.
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
That's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin.
Yeah, that's it, vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Woohoo, we got the key! Got the key. We got the key. Alright, that was... I'm sorry you had to hear that.
Pierce, shall we enter?
Let's take a look inside.
I'm coming with you. There's no way I'll leave you alone in there without a watchful eye. Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
Okay, Hawkins Mansion. Here we go. And we got a point to do our stuff. Let's do psychology, I guess. Psychology represents human behavior. Yeah, you know, we'll do that. Okay, Hawkins Mansion, Chapter 3. Still. Here we go.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Super Mega Detective time. Alright, let's see what we got going here.
What kind of meat is this? This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Doesn't look too happy.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor. Sarah Hawkins didn't eat. Was it because of the meat, or something else? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Alright, well, this door is definitely burnt up.
Let's see if I can find
Silas
something
managed
the
to bring the
cops
fire
missed.
under control, but it was already
Alright, another point. Okay, this time we'll do epilogue.
too late for the Hawkins.
Alright, more Super Mega Detective mode.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? They had a fight. Why?
Oh, hidden item.
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
Oh, right there. Oh, and another hidden item.
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn? Did someone escape the fire? Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Wow, we're just racking up the points right now, aren't we? We're just gonna be like the master of everything by the time we're done with this. Okay, we'll go back to psychology. Those are the two we've been working on a lot lately. Excuse me. Alright, now we're good to move forward.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
Hey, there's the vermin he was talking about. Alright, got a little bit of medicine update. Cool, like I said, the master of everything. So yeah, this is just kind of the boring part. I'm getting over to this point.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
It's quite a building, don't you think? Do you know that the Hawkins were among the wealthiest families on the island?
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
Alright. Sounds like a storm's a brewing.
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
Moby Dick.
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
Okay, we're just gonna keep on moving. Did you see that? Did you see that in the lightning? It was like right here. Ooh, we need light. I don't have a lantern right now. Dang it. Oh my gosh, look at these scratches.
The boys' room.
Oh wow, that was not planned, I promise you.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
Things are gonna start to get creepy.
Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed. Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family?
Ah, the 1920s.
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
But yeah, it's so crazy. Alright. Haha!
What will her room reveal about her?
I think there was sometimes there's a hidden item right around here somewhere too. I guess it's not there.
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
Look at that dirty old can. Or bottle. Alright. Alright, we picked the lock. I guess we didn't even need the key. Oh my goodness. Bum bum bum.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Jeez, I mean, for the 1920s, look at some of these. $11.60 for one of them, $16.80 for another, and I mean, just 500, 200, 300. Dang. So yeah, they were doing pretty well.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
Oh, whoops. I think that's everything? Oh, no.
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other. Bradley? Is that you? Is anyone there?
It always throws me off a little.
You! Stop! Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
I'll cover you.
What was that?
These bandages are covered in dried blood. The same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same. This door was closed earlier. Where did he go? It looks like an old seaway map.
Alright, so this is kind of a puzzle we're going to have to solve. I'm just going to show you the easy way to do it, because this really threw me off the first time I played. But that's what's fun about this game. It still finds a way to surprise me.
Do you really think that your fugitive came in here? I don't see any way out.
As if the bookcase has been moved several times.
It's like some of you are ahead
Clearly,
of me.
Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph.
Oh,
Probably
we'll
another
find
friend of
out.
Hawkins.
But
This
not right now.
globe
That's
seems to have been part
for a
of some
different episode.
mechanism.
So for this, pretty much, they didn't make it too hard. You pretty much just gotta get right in the middle of this. That seems about right. Yeah, there we go.
Looks like it worked.
Alright, awesome.
Well done, Pierce.
Alright guys, well, we are in chapter 4 now. We will get to this in the next episode. So like, subscribe, check me out on Twitch, Cthulhu675. Peace out, guys.